Hello dear friends, welcome to FinShoppy. Today we are going to discuss about futures basics. In this session I am going to cover how to value futures, how to calculate profit and loss on a daily basis, which is far different from option profit and loss or equities. So we are going to discuss all these future concepts using theoretical concepts as well as practically. I am going to do futures trading live in Zerodha Kite app for 2 days. I am going to explain all these concepts using the live trading. I am going to explain these future concepts using an example. I don't want to bother you with definitions. Now let us see the example. In this table I am going to explain future contracts and futures basics using the HDFC Bank share. For HDFC Bank share, for one lot there are 550 shares are required. These number of shares would be different from each company based on its share price. At present, HDFC Bank share price is stand at 1450 while I am recording this session. So, when we multiply this 1450 with one lot, amount would be 7,97,500 or around 8 lakhs. So, 8 lakhs would be the contract value of the HDFC future. Okay, one lot contract value, right? So, to buy one lot of the future HDFC Bank share, do we require to pay this 8 lakhs rupees either to buy or sell? No, there is a margin amount we are required to pay. So, margin amount would be around 20%. So, it will come around 1,59,500. So, this margin amount we are required to pay to get the exposure on one lot future of the HDFC Bank, right. So, what happens when 1% either HDFC Bank future go up or go down? So, how much profit you will get? Whether profit or loss you will get on the margin money or the contract value. We will get the profit or loss on the contract value, but not on the margin money. This is especially for the beginners don't understand this. So, I am stressing on this point. So, 1% let us calculate 1% profit. So, it would be 7,975 rupees when we when future contract of the HDFC Bank go up by 1%. At the same time, if it goes down by 1%, we may get a loss of 7,975 rupees. Okay. Now, we have discussed with this table we have discussed what is lot, what is the difference between contract value and the margin money, what happens if 1% future value go up and go down. Now, let us discuss about futures valuation. As we already discussed, as on today 5th April, HDFC share price is at 1450 rupees, right. So, interest rate would be 7% to calculate this future contract valuation. So, we need to calculate 365 days interest, it would be 102 rupees. When we calculate 24 days interest, why 24 days is this future contract of April would end 29th April. So, from 29th to 5th there are 24 days remaining. So, I am calculating interest for 24 days, 24 divided by 365. So, I got 7 rupees interest. I need to add this 7 rupees to HDFC Bank share. So, 1457 would be the future HDFC future value for April expiry. Okay. So, this is the theoretical price. So, will it be the same for real price? It may be different based on the market conditions. A real future price could be slightly different from the calculated value. We will again discuss this valuation while doing the live trading. Now, let us move and discuss the same example in the live trading, so that you will get more clarity. I will also discuss few other concepts while doing the live trading. So, now let us see the live example using HDFC Bank share future contract. I am adding HDFC Bank share price and the future contracts and the watch list. Here you can see 3 future contracts, April, May, June. Always we have 3 future contracts, current month, near month and the for month. I am going to explain about futures valuation again using this live example. When we check April future value, when we are required to take HDFC Bank share price current at 1451.15. When I calculate same way interest rate, I'm getting 7 rupees. When I add that 7 rupees, HDFC Bank future value would be 1458. But when we check HDFC Bank April future value, it is there at 1455.15. You can observe around 3 rupees difference, right? So that difference would be because of the market conditions, demand and supply, and the market expectation of the HDFC Bank share may go down, etc. So this future value would always be different. It may be a bit less than the calculated value, it may be a bit more than the calculated value in case of bullish conditions. So that is the difference between the calculated value and the real value. Now I am deleting HDFC Bank May and June futures, as I am going to do trading with HDFC Bank April future. Now let us look at the quote. So you can observe here, when order is 1, quantity would be 550, that is minimum quantity. And in the below you can also observe the expiry day, that is 2021-04-29. So all other some other details also you can observe in this quote. Now based on the market condition, as market today fallen very high because of COVID cases are high. So I just wanted to sell the HDFC Bank future. So minimum quantity automatically came 550. So I am selling one lot of HDFC Bank future. Margin also you can check here, 1,66,000. I am selling it now. So transaction is completed. In the orders we can see executed price 1455.20 paisa. When we observe in the position, and this price keep on changes every second based on the market movement of HDFC future. I'll wait now. It is around 2 o'clock on the 5th April. I'll wait till the end of the day, and at the end of the day we can observe there is no much change in the HDFC future which we sold. So profit and loss would be around minus or plus 100 only. At the end of the first day I got around positive gain 110 rupees. It may change after market hours also. So let us see. Anyway, we will discuss at the end of the session. We will discuss profit and loss each day, how much we got with the real amounts. I am holding this for next day. So today is 6th April. While opening market, HDFC Bank fallen down around 0.24%. HDFC Bank future also fallen down around 0.7 or 0.8% by now. And we also see the profit 6 to 5,000. So I am trying to close this and summarize what happened for this future for the 2 days position. I exited. I got the profit 5,225 rupees. This is total profit inclusive of first day profit. We can see orders. It is executed 1445.70 paise. Now let us see the profit and loss. In this table I have given first day profit where we actually entered 1455.20 paise. At the end of the first day, price was closed at 1454.45. We got 0.75 paise for each share. When we multiply with 550, and we got 413 rupees. In the second day, first day ending price would be the opening price of the second day. So you have to note this point. First day, whatever 413 rupees gain we got, that would be credited in our demat account. Okay, you have to remember this point. Either gain or loss would be adjusted on the same day, even though position is not exited by us. You can see here the contract note which I got from the Zerodha, 412.5 rupees, which is rounding of 413 rupees. So this is the gain which we got in the first day. So this is settled by the same day itself for the futures. Unlike options, futures would be settled each day. So you have to remember this point very carefully. So we have to maintain the balance to accommodate that profit or loss. And in the second day, when first day ending price come into the opening price, and we closed 1445.70 paise. So we got gain 8.75. So total gain in the second day we got 4,800. So total profit for the both the days 5,225 rupees. Hope you got the clarity how profit and loss is calculated in the future contracts. So far we have discussed how valuations are done, how profit and loss calculated, and we have discussed various terms of the future contracts. Hope you got the very good clarity using this practical and live example. That's it about the session, friends. If you don't have a Demat account, in this video description I have given Zerodha, Angel Broking and Upstock account opening links. You can make use of those links and open your Demat account and encourage us to do such educational sessions for you. Thank you, friends.